Hi everyone, it is time to do the last little image from this set of floral designs from Small Victories by Johanna Basford, and I have my Derwent Chromaflow pencils again to do this very last little picture. So let's come in significantly closer so we can get a look at the details. Just move my book into the centre of the shop. There we go. Now, hang on, I just put a weight on the top of the page. There we go. So we have, let's have a look. We have these little hanging florals. We have the sort of spray of flowers, and we have the ones that are upward facing, plus a little butterfly. So let's have a think. I haven't used, there are a few colours I haven't used very much, so I think I'm going to try and use those. So the first one I haven't used much is this turquoise green. It's a rather pretty colour, but I'm never quite sure where or how to use it. So straighten you up a bit maybe, or is that better? I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm going to use it for these. Now these are very sweet. I'm never very sure what colour to do them, so I'm just going to go and colour them in. With these tiny ones, there's not a lot you can do with regards to shading, even blending. They're so little, so I just tend to fill them in with colour. I usually do them blue, like a dark blue, which I always think is rather attractive, but I'm trying to do things a little bit differently today. So let's do these in a different colour. I'm going to do all of them the same now, makes it a little easier. Let's keep going. In between recording videos today, I'm checking trains, but I just got up and had a quick look, and fingers crossed it seems to be improving, the train situation. But anyway, I looked out the window. It's really sunny today. There's a rainbow. It had gone cloudy earlier, but it doesn't seem, it's a bit of cloud, but it's quite faint, but I managed to get a photo of it, so that was nice. That only just shows up. If it was a really bright one, I might share it on my Instagram or Facebook, but it was so pale that I think you know, you'd really have to strain to see it. But anyway, I took it for my boys, sent it to them. I haven't sent it to husband yet, but he can have it. I'll send it to him a bit later. Now with these designs, I'm always unsure as to what to do here. This little circle, what should we do there? I think it's more likely to be the colour of the foliage than the petals. That's my thoughts, so that's how I'm going to approach it. Let's just put this pencil away. Now, where should we go next? Oh, excuse me, yawning. I am a bit tired, to be honest. This is the salmon. We haven't used this for any flowers, only a couple of flower centres. So, which one should we do? I'm thinking these. Do these in the salmon. Yeah, I didn't. Husband asked me if I had a bad dream last night. I said I don't remember, and he said he thought I was having a bad dream at one point. I did wake up a few times. I knew I had to wake up really early because both children had to get out early, so that's always a bit of a thing, you know. And Monday morning, always that Monday feeling. I don't know, even though I don't go out to work, I still get it. I'm choosing another colour, by the way. I'm just randomly speaking. I'm trying to look and decide what would match. I think maybe the magenta. I don't think I've used the magenta that much, so I think I'm going to use that. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the Monday morning thing, even though I don't leave the house for work, you know, I know everyone has to be out. I have to get everyone's lunch boxes ready and everybody ready and make sure they've got everything before they leave the house. So I have that high adrenaline, as you can hear in my voice, like going on a sort of Sunday night feeling. And this semester for uni, one of my boys only has to go out 2 days a week because he has 2 6-hour days, so he goes out and he's really tired at the end of those days. But on the other hand, he has less travel time, which not only saves me money in train fares and stress worrying about how he's going to get back or in, because there are very few buses for him. It also means that, I'm just going to sharpen this pencil, the basil I'm grabbing. It also means he's got more time to work because he's not travelling so much. This is basil. His brother, on the other hand, is in 4 days a week, so he has a fair bit of travelling, but his travel time is much shorter. Not only does he walk faster to and from the station, which helps a lot, he also has half the journey time as well on the train. So his journey, he's probably walks it in 20 minutes, 15 minutes one end, and then a journey of 15. So it's pretty quick, whereas his brother has a 30-minute journey and he takes 30 minutes to walk each way. So, you know, despite the fact that he despite the fact that he's, I can't think what I'm trying to say, the fact, you know, so he has a lot less travel time, so even though he's in every day, he's not wasting quite so much time. This is the grass green, and I'm going to use it for this one. It's got a strange different shaped leaf there. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Oh, I need to remember to do these on all of them, these circles. So I am just blocking in these leaves, I'm not doing anything too special. Now we've got one other green colour, but I'm not really convinced that it's the right colour for these, the foliage. So I think I'm going to use a mixture of the basil and grass green instead. So I'm going to pick up the basil, start with that, the darker one. And I'm going to put a little bit here and a bit more here and spread it to the middle. And you could leave it like that, but I'm going to put the grass green on top after. So I'm layering it up at the base and tip of each leaf and then just gently spreading it to the middle so that there's a light bit there. It's nothing too tricky. You could just put a light layer of this all over if you didn't want to do the shading part. I'm just decided to do those just in a fairly good layer. There we go. I've got to think of what to do next too, haven't I? I have actually got to do some afternoon videos because these are planned to be for mornings, so I need to do a few afternoon things. I have an idea of a book, but I haven't chosen a picture. So grass green. My son just sent me a rude comment. He said I sent him a terrible picture. I took a photo of the rainbow, but he did say train acquired. It's a funny phrase that he uses. So I'm just going over all of this really with the grass green, and hopefully you can see the other colour through. If it isn't quite defined enough for you, you can put the basil, a bit more basil on top. That's basil, the pencil colour, not real basil. I don't think you're going to achieve anything by putting real basil. It's quite pretty. I'm in a silly mood. Right, our butterfly. I'm going to grab the platinum first. Do a little bit of the body, like that. Now I've got to think of what colour to do our butterfly. I'm thinking orange is quite a nice colour, but we've done an orange one. I'm just going to have a look. I've done an orange, I've done a bluey turquoise, I've done a red, and I've done blue. So I've done orange already. Should we do purple? Should we do a lilac one? It's something different. There we go, lilac. It's not a conventional butterfly colour, but I think it will match. And why do they need to be conventional? So I'm trying to make it a little darker near the body, but I'm gonna put another colour on top a little bit in a minute. to try and help me with that. There we go. Oops. I am going to grab the denim. I think that's a little bit darker. I'm just going to try it rather than using a black. I'm actually going to use it a little bit on the body. I'm going around the head a tad and around the body just to try and give it a little bit more definition. And then just on that bottom wing, I'm putting it all the way across where there would be some shadow from the top wing and a little bit from the middle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. How have we done? We need some white. That's what we need. Sakura 8. I'm not sure any white's going to show up on these really pale ones, but I'm just going to put 3 dots on the top. I think it's showing up a teeny bit. Now on the blue ones, I'm going to put the dot in the middle. Oh, I'm going to do the butterfly next. I'm going to put some dots across the centre of that top wing. A few down there. There we go. And then over to this blue one. And then at the bottom of these, where the colour is the most intense, the white dots show up the most. So it's quite fun to do them there. Okay, whoops, just put the lid back on my pen. So that is that one finished. Whoops, hang on, I'm trying to take a photo of it and the page moved. And I will zoom out in just a moment and show you the whole page so you can see all of the pictures, just in case you haven't coloured them or in case you want to compare it to yours. Now, there's no background on these. You could put one on. I'm not sure how well the Chromaflows respond to pastels being swept over them, whether they smudge. They don't seem particularly smudgy. So you could put some pastel over them or something, or you could do a pale pencil background behind each one. But I think there's no need. I really think they look very pretty. I'm just sweeping, there's a bit there. Very pretty without a background. I think Johanna's drawings just speak for themselves really, so I certainly won't be worrying about that for myself. But there's the page. So thank you so much for watching. If you stuck to through the whole series, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. I hope you've coloured along. Now if you have and you want to show me what you've coloured, you can go to my Facebook page and you can comment on any of my pictures on there and share your picture in the comment and I will see it, or you can go on Instagram and you can tag me, but I don't always see the Instagram tags. It's not, the notifications for Instagram don't seem to be quite so good as for Facebook. I'm not sure why, but I sometimes miss Facebook comments as well, just because they don't always seem to tell me they're there, which is a little bit frustrating, but I try. And if you've left me a comment and I haven't seen it and I will respond if I see it. So if I haven't responded, you've left me one, leave one on this video. Video comments I always see. So YouTube is much better at telling me. So if there's something you want me to see, leave me a comment on here. You can't put a picture on, I know, you'll have to put it somewhere else. But you can't put a link either. But you can tell me where you've put it and I can go and have a look for it. Anyway, I've blared on too long as usual. I just want to say thank you again for watching, hoping that you might like, comment, subscribe, something like that. Even if you dislike, it helps my video get more views, which makes no sense, but you know, I think it's just interaction generally, likes or dislikes, it doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you have a super day and happy colouring.